Hi, hello. Some of you guys may know me. Some of you guys may not. That's okay. My name is Young Groki, aka Groki, aka Young Art God, aka I be still a god but a goofy because I'm kind of goofy sometimes. I'm a fine artist located in SoCal, California, in SoCal, and I get asked this a lot because, as you can see, kind of, I do portraits. Love portraits. Love anatomy. Went to school for it, um, all that good stuff. And, I figured because I've gotten asked it so many times and how exactly I approach portraits and do portraits and stuff, I was like, fuck it, let me just do a video. We're just gonna get right into it. A couple things. Number one, okay, when you're doing a portrait, I say like one of the biggest things is proportion. I see a lot of people, they don't measure or like take the time to really like um, get like proportions right, right? Portion of the nose. What's the measurement of the nose to the eyes or nose to whatever? They don't take the time to do that, and like yeah, it'd be looking off a little bit, a lot of bit, all kinds of variety. Okay, so that's one of the biggest things I'm gonna say. Start off with your proportions. At least it doesn't have to be completely accurate, but as accurate as possible. You're gonna be like measuring and fixing stuff along the way. But the biggest thing that I see with a lot of people is their proportions. So watch your proportions. Next thing, you gotta understand the value scale. What the hell does that mean? Let me tell you. So, for example, you can have a dark red, you can also have a dark green. They're the same like value, right? They're both dark, but you're gonna get different effects with both. Does that make sense? So you can have like a really really light pink or a really like warm whitish like pink or really cool but it's still whitish light blue. And like knowing the value of it, right? Knowing values and how um you know what I'm saying? Like knowing values is gonna push those portraits from like, oh, really like flat to dimensional. You want your portraits to, well, at least I want my portraits to be, at least I want my portraits to be dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Um, because, I don't know, that's just my style. I like kind of like realistic, but still like painterly and stuff. So, just knowing your values. Under that kind of wing is also knowing your colors, kind of knowing a little bit about color theory. I see a lot of people, they they got nice, they understand value, but their stuff ends up still looking a little flat because they don't really understand how color works, or they'll just mix, oh, if I want to just get, you know, this highlight on my nose, let me just put white or add a little bit of white instead of, oh, okay, adding another color. So I don't, this probably might be a little complicated, but I'm gonna still say it anyways. So for example, I am kind of yellow, like an orangey, warmish yellow E. So I like to use the opposite color on the color wheel to what the base color is. So if I were to base, right, boom, kind of this warm yellow, then I'm gonna take for my darker shades like a cool lavender. So I'll take like a purple, mix it in with what do you call it? Burnt umber? No, burnt sienna, and then put yellow in there. And you know what I'm saying? Probably a little bit more blue too, and make it make it like the opposite. Okay, because okay, so when you have the opposite, right? Because purple and yellow are opposites in the color wheel, they tend to complement each other and push things forward and pull things back, if that makes sense. I don't know if I make sense. But yeah, just kind of just going over that, keeping that in mind. Okay, so I see a lot of people like they don't use colors. They think of black and white when there's so many more colors out there and so many more values that are gonna really push those portraits. If you just use black, they say this in art school too. Although this isn't always the case, but I noticed that if you just use black or you just use white and then like a base color, your portraits tend to be very flat and just very flat. I personally don't like it. If you're going for that, cool, but I don't like it. I don't like it. So I use like the rainbow, all of it. You got to use all of it. Uh, that's what I tend to do. So these are just some tips, right? This is gonna be part one. I'll probably do like a whole series. I'm actually gonna demo it, but I was thinking of doing like assignments. So like I'll give you something to do, and then you could email it to me, or we could talk about it if you want. It's completely up to you. But this is stuff that I learned in art school. I'm just passing it along, especially for like artists who want to get better. I'm not saying I'm the greatest in the world, but I kind of know what the fuck I'm doing. Not that one. That one's trash. But as you can see, look at this one. Michael Jordan. 2-3. That one's gonna be Kobe. That's a bar. Anyways, so first assignment, quote unquote. I want you guys to make the color scale. Sorry, value scale. I don't know why I said color. Value scale. Okay. I want you to start with your whitest white. Let's go 6 boxes. So you're gonna measure it out. Sorry, I did not have this prepared. So you're gonna measure it out with a. I need a pencil. Shit. Bucket. Okay. Okay. So boom. Here's your box. Let's go. Let's put that in half. 4, 5, 6. All right. So this one is going to be your whitest white. This one's going to be your darkest dark. Okay. So that means like the whole thing is going to be filled up. Okay. Now you're going to work and gradate it down. So this one's going to be dark, darkest dark. Second darkest dark, a little bit lighter, lighter than that, pretty white, white. Okay. Work on the value scale. Just knowing this, I'm telling you, especially like knowing how to shade correctly. Don't even think about color. Just think about value. It's going to turn your portraits into like boom to like badam. Okay. Boom to badam. You want badam, right? That's when you can do badam. You can break, bend, you know what I'm saying? Manipulate stuff. All the rules. Just, okay. But you got to learn the rules first. So do this. I'll leave an email that you guys can email me. Probably youngroki@gmail.com. That one's fine. And you know what I'm saying? We'll go from there. Bing. Okay. Anything else? If you have any questions, I'm pretty much an open book. I don't like to hide shit. If you need help with portraits, you don't understand something, you could ask me questions. You don't even have to follow me. You don't have to do none of that. If you want to, you can. But you can hit me up. All of my platforms, Young Roki, Twitter, Young Roki, Instagram, Young Roki, TikTok, Young Roki, Facebook, Young Roki. Even though I don't really be on Facebook like that. But all that out. So this is part one. These are just tips. And then I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate later. But do the value scale, send it to me, and then we can talk about it, and then we'll go from there. All right. Bye.